Whose child are you? Two fatherhoods, God or the devil. Your works reveal your roots. John chapter 8, verse 44. You are of your father, the devil, and your will is to do your father's desire. He was a murderer from the beginning and does not stand in the truth. For he is a liar and the father of lies. John chapter 8, verse 42. If God were your father, you would love me, for I came from God and I am here. Two fathers, two natures, two destinies. The Bible makes it clear every human being lives under the spiritual influence of one of two fatherhoods. God the Father, the source of truth, love, and righteousness, and of life. Satan, the father of lies, hatred, destruction, and rebellion. There is no neutral ground. Jesus said, "He who is not with me is against me." Matthew chapter 12, verse 30. Your actions, values, priorities, and choices reflect whose child you are. The work of the devil, father of lies. Look around at today's culture. It doesn't take much to see who is being served. Point number 1. Lies over truth. Fake news, manipulation, hatred, twisted morals, and deceiving influences. Truth is mocked, honesty is rare. The devil deceives through image, ideology, and influence. 2. Hatred over love. Raging division, race against race, nation against a nation, even family against family. Violence is normalized. Online spaces are more hostile than holy. Point number 3. Selfishness over sacrifice. Me first culture. Success, fame, pleasure, and wealth are gods. Compassion and service are replaced by convenience and self-indulgence. People use others instead of loving them. Point number 4. Confusion over purpose. Gender, identity, truth, all blurred. The devil's goal is to confuse identity. So people forget they were made in God's image. Without knowing their Father, people lose their purpose. The work of God, the Father of truth. Now, contrast that with the nature and work of God our Father. First, truth that sets free. God doesn't manipulate, He liberates. His word confronts, corrects, but heals. In a world full of noise, God's voice still speaks clarity and peace. Number 2, love that embraces the lost. God loved the world, not when it was holy, but when it was broken. He sent His only Son to restore relationship, not to destroy it. Point number 3. Holiness that transforms. God doesn't just save us to heaven. He calls us to holiness here. He changes our desires, our actions, our thinking from the inside out. Point number 4. Purpose that empower. In God, we find why we exist: to love, to serve, to reflect Him. Every believer becomes a torchbearer in the dark. Dear friends, It's time to choose your Father. Your spiritual DNA is not in your name, not in your church, or not in your background. It is in your behavior. Jesus said, "You do what your Father desires." That means your lifestyle reveals your spiritual lineage. So ask yourself today, do my words reflect truth or manipulation? Do my relationship reflect love or control?